means an alien. Alien, L-ion. I smoke L's for eons.
Bless up, yo, Eon Temple. Hope y'all doing good. You know, giving thanks every day of life. Have another opportunity to do what you're meant to do. Make the best out of it, any situation that you find yourself in. So, I've come across a lot of knowledge. And even before that knowledge, I just always intuitively felt the need to wear copper, also have copper near me. So you have copper right here. This is a copper stone. This stone is actually very special. It has some gold traces in it as well. But I found this by the lake one day. Basically, the thing about wrapping stuff with copper and the uses and benefits of copper, I'm going to be getting into, letting y'all know what's really up with it. And this is knowledge that hasn't been available to the masses. So copper is a very powerful ore, powerful trace mineral. It's a mineral. But it basically binds. When you bind it with items, you can create electromagnetism, and in magnetism you can repel harmful radiations. I'm going to get into that a little bit later. Right now, basically with copper, I'm going to give you the benefits of it first. You have the fact that it is anti-aging. You might be asking, how is it anti-aging? How is this metal anti-aging? It's anti-aging because of the fact it has antioxidants, right? That allows these molecules to bind and get rid of these free radicals to the skin, therefore boosting the immune system in that way. Very systematic way of flushing it and very effective. So that's why you see people with jewelry who have, you know, the copper on it. It's not just for the way it looks. It's because of all of the health benefits. And I know I keep talking about Kemet in ancient Egypt, but you have to understand that a lot of these concepts that they already knew of these things. So again, it just shows you how advanced that society was. To the point they were using this, queens such as Cleopatra and Nefertiti would use this to stay young. So all the ladies out there are trying to stay young, get rid of wrinkles, get you some copper or some type of powder copper. Maybe use a face mask. Start to intake it about 1 milligram a day. That's the recommended dose by health officials, you know. But I use this for my skin, for my eczema. I've been using it of recently. It allows also good circulation. That's another benefit. Along with the skin, it allows your pores to really open up and allow the flushing of it to increase of these toxins. So I just put it on any patch I may have, anything that's stubborn, any of these stubborn patches. It helps me with that. So next you have the fact that this element is also a powerful neuroconductor. It has the ability to open your neural pathways, so you can really get all of these downloads from the Most High, taking all of these different thoughts into your reality. So when you're able to produce more meaningful thoughts, you really attribute your manifestations of your life. So it encourages the creativity, encourages your ability to have razor sharp thinking. It increases the blood flow going to your brain. Therefore, you're not getting this brain fog. It will help with migraines. It will help with any type of peripheral migraines as well. And also keeping your mood, your balance of your mental in a state of homeostasis. So this is another reason why you may want to think in investing in copper jewelry, copper utensils, copper everything. It is really, and I mean, it is really powerful anti-inflammatory, right? It's an anti-inflammatory. It naturally turns off these inflammatory signals. And you find even with people who are melanated, melanin is actually made up of parts of copper as well. This copper allows, as I said before, with magnetism, it's very powerful in binding and also repelling harmful things. So in this time when you have your frequencies, you know what I'm talking about, the Wi-Fi signals, the cell phone towers, you have things like these are basically like tower busters. They help to emit powerful, positive frequencies for yourself, because we have different etheric bodies, right? The ancients knew that we're not just the physical, we have a energy body as well, but we have to be able to purify that body. So if we're not purifying our body, our energy bodies, it allows sickness to take place on us. It allows different types of illnesses, disease, because we're neglecting another aspect of ourselves. We have to be able to look physically and on an energetic, spiritual level. So copper is a powerful ore to be wearing and to intake just based off of that. It also reduces cholesterol. It lowers the LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, and increases the HDL, which is the good cholesterol for us. Therefore, our pores, it'll help for those who have such issues with high blood pressure, different types of issues with the heart. It will increase that and allow circulation to be effective. Not only does it lower the circulation, but it also improves the digestion, right? The digestion is a key fundamental thing for us on the day-to-day. Without good digestion, we run into issues where things ain't, you have a lot of waste going around in your body because it's not getting digested properly, and it causes you to break out even more. Your body has to exert more energy, therefore you feel sluggish, tired, fatigued. So if you want to increase that, also think about copper in that way. You can also use utensils. You don't even have to just take pills. Use things that have copper in it, such as allowing water to be in a jug of copper or some type of copper container so the minerals can stay. People also use shungite water to remove toxins, but also add these ions that help to digest the foods you're about to intake. You see me? The next thing, the weight loss is a benefit as the digestion the digestion improves. You will also lose weight, therefore your body, you start getting back to those peak conditions. You get back to feeling like yourself. That's another tip. So we already rounded out that it's good for cholesterol. It's good antioxidant for the skin. It's good for circulation. Very good. Yeah, it's very good for cancer, is what I'm trying to say. It is very powerful, as I said, about the antioxidants and the free radicals that can form cancer later on if you have too many of these things in your body. And the last thing is that it balances the doshas. When I was looking up, I was wondering the same thing. What is a dosha? Is that another Hindu spiritual thing? And if you guess that, then you're right. But it's not just that, but other faiths, other spiritual practices have similar concepts as well. The doshas basically comprise of the 4 elements, but in different combinations is the best way to put it, and how we are made of these different elements. So you have ones, it's fire, you had the kapha, the vata, and the pitta. I'm not talking about pita bread, but it's like combinations of these 2 elements on each one. So you have water, fire, water, earth, fire, air, and these combinations is what creates each one. So it shows that we're basically made, each part of our body is comprised of one of those elements or has some significance in it, as well as in a connection, right? So that leads into the etheric body, as I was speaking about before, and it basically helps to cleanse, block radiation, keep your body neutral and in an alkaline state. You'll notice your mood is affected by how you feel, and how you feel is affected by your mood as well. So if you get that balance in that ratio properly, then you will be basically walking around like you're invincible, that you can accomplish what you set to every day, because your body, mind, and soul is all acting in accordance. The 3 levels to it, right? So this is a very powerful, or I have a lot of jewelry. I also have 2 rings, right? These rings have copper in it as well. So, you guys look out for different types of jewelry. If you're interested in the jewelry I've been making, let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in about having. And if that's the case, then I'll definitely look into making it for y'all and getting stuff out there, It could be as in merch, what I'm saying, but in jewelry wise. So let me know if you guys, if that's something you're interested in. I made this right here. I added the stone to this, which I had the shungai necklace. But I basically made these from lake stones, beach stones, you see me? So with quartz as well, crystal. So yeah, you guys stay blessed, stay focused, locked in. Easy.